Hi everyone, my name is Claire and I'm the co-founder of Agricycle. And we're on a mission to transform the lives of rural women farmers across the world through small choices and big dreams. And for me, that dream started when I was just 16 years old. I always wanted to be an engineer, and in high school I designed a solar water purifier for communities that didn't have access to clean water. 2 weeks into my freshman year of college, things weren't all that different when I co-founded Blue Mangoes. Now, just 2 years later, Blue Mangoes is one of our 3 brands, all created from food that otherwise would have gone to waste. You see, 2.8 trillion pounds of food are wasted every year. And of that, in Africa, 95% of it is due to food loss, which happens between the producer and the market. Now, 2.8 trillion is a really big number, but what does that mean for people like Evelyn? Evelyn lives in the northern plains of Uganda, and she has 15,000 mangoes at home. Every morning, Evelyn's parents send her to the market and not to school to sell her fruit. If Evelyn sells a basket of 50 mangoes, she will only make 35 cents. And that's if she even sells it, because only 3 out of the 10 women at the market that day will sell anything at all. And that's the problem we're trying to solve. By preserving this natural bunch of fruit through technologies I designed and building brands and markets back here in the US. So we're going to start off with technology because that's obviously my favorite. It's called a passive solar fruit dehydrator and it works entirely off of the sun. There's no electricity involved. So the sun heats up this tunnel of air and hot air rises, at least that's what my thermal professor tells me. And it rises through the trays of stacked fruit, and that hot current of air dries out the fruit. So this is what the future looks like. Dehydrators manufactured in Wisconsin through a process called thermoforming. We'll produce 1,000 dehydrators, and we'll export them all over the world to our community of over 11,000 farmers. So in a country where a manufacturing position, a full-time manufacturing position will only pay you $48 a month, a woman working one of our dehydrators part-time for just 3 hours a day will get paid $220 a month. And that $220 means something. It means that families like Evelyn's can afford to send her to school and not to the market. So you're probably really excited to hear about our brands, but first I need to explain something special to you. When you dry fruit, there's byproducts left over, like coconut shells and mango pits. We upcycle each of those byproducts into our other brands. Blue Mangoes is a tropical, healthy, fun, sun-dried snack food that is totally traceable from tree to shelf. On our package, we have our Find My Farm QR code that you can scan and get access to exactly where your fruit came from and hear a story about your fruit. Tropical Ignition is 100% charcoal, 100% coconut charcoal that's better for the planet, and you're not slashing fruit trees to make charcoal. Fruit flour is nutrient-dense, 100% fruit flour that's gluten-free and has a lower glycemic index, so it's a lot healthier. It's hard to believe that this started just as an idea on the Commons, but now we're launched on Kickstarter and we sold over 2,000 bags of fruit. That led us into the Target Incubator this past summer in Minneapolis, where we had access to the fruit buyer, and the VP of Food and Beverage is now on our board of advisors. You can expect to see our fruits and charcoal in Target shelves starting in May. Blue Mangoes alone will be a market, or give us revenue of $20,000 a month with 35% gross margins. And just to sort of wrap it all up, like my mentor always tells me, there's enough engineers in the world to solve all the world's challenges. There just aren't enough that give a damn. Thank you.